Hey guys. Hey Sarah. I will only be live for a little while today until 7. So I'm going to get started right away, I think. We might have a smaller crowd because I switched it to Wednesday. Hope I don't regret it. It's okay. I've been on Thursdays for a long time though. Hey Kate. Wednesdays might be better midweek. Last time we only went through half of April, so we can probably finish April before 7 o'clock. But I'm going to get started because there's usually a lot of chatter in the beginning that makes us not actually start typing until almost 7. All right. Hey everybody, thanks for joining on Wednesday. All right, April 16th. We're reading Myrtie's diary from 1905. Myrtie's up there in the corner if you guys don't know her. Bonjour. All right, Father and I at home. I'm assuming the not much snow in the woods she added, the little part on the top, she added after. Because she never starts her entry up that high, so I'm going to put it at the end. Father and I at home. We went up in the woods as far as his land goes. Ooh, cool. We got some gum. Probably meaning gum from a tree? I don't know. Looked at the wood Geimer has cut. Oh, they've been having this guy cutting wood for them. Must be pretty far into the woods on their property. We stayed at home all night. So I was just poking around. Their house is one, or I don't think their house is still standing. I don't know. This one, this is cool. We found this recently. This is one of their neighbors. And this house was built in 1850. So this house was there when Myrtie was kicking in her diary. The other houses, so the Wheeler houses are, it's one of these. I don't know. Those we can't really see well from street view. And when we looked them up, it seemed like most of the houses around here were built later. The ones that we could find information on. So we haven't determined which property exactly, but on the map, their property is, I think, just this whole area. So somewhere in here, they were cutting trees. Yeah, he spent all week cutting that wood. How many chairs this time? What's our chair count at? Where was I doing that? I did that in this at the end, I think. Yeah, our chair count is at 6. We will be adding more probably. Maybe he's cutting down all that wood. Good job, Sarah, you remembered. Maybe he's cutting down all that wood to make more chairs for his chair army. We stayed at home all night. And then not much snow in woods. Okay. Hey, Penny. I don't need to write Monday, April 17th. Father and I at home. It is a wintry day. The ground is white with snow and the wind blows. It's very poetic, Myrtie. We stayed at home all night. I ironed. Father answered W.C. Peck's invitation to sociable. Must be some kind of party. Maybe that's what he's making all the chairs for. I finished the ironing. did the other work in the house. Charles Geimer chopped and sawed stove wood. 8 hours for father. We stayed at home all night. I know, that's a crazy amount of wood. Maybe for the whole year or something. Maybe they ran out over the winter. Charles Geimer, oh, again. Chopped, did we look him up? This guy? Chopped and sawed wood for father, 8.25 hours. Father paid him, oh, we can look this up, paid him $5.45 in full for chopping. Oh my God, and sawing stove wood. 54.5 hours in all. Can you imagine chopping wood and sawing wood for 54.5 hours for this guy? Okay, we'll have to look that up. If anyone wants to do the math now, feel free and put it in the comments. How much is that? That is the math problem, yeah. First, figure out, convert $5.45 to now, and then divide it by 54.5. How many hours total did Charles Geimer saw wood? Are you asking me, or are you making a word problem there? Because the answer is 54.5 hours, but it does. If Charles Geimer sawed wood for this many hours and chopped wood for this many hours, how many hours did he chop and saw wood? I did a word problem. I love that. I did the work in the house. We stayed at home all night. At what rate did Charles Geimer chop the wood? Okay, April 20th. Father and I wouldn't make it in this era. No, I wouldn't either, dude. I would be dead long ago. Ooh, did that bleep? There's a new bleep feature. Father and I rode over to Melvin Wheeler's to get some meal. That just did a weird space thing. That's just because of the page break. But he did not have any. He got 100 pounds. Oh, at Elgin Man's on our way home. He went to Ed Wheeler's. Got some sour milk on purpose. We stayed at home all night. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do inflation calculator. Maybe buttermilk? Okay. And I usually put 1905 to now. Sour milk is used for cooking. Oh, okay. How much was it? $5.45 is $206.25. 206. Never thought I'd be doing math on here. I'm terrible at mental math. I cannot for the life of me figure out, like, when I see a date when someone was born, can't figure out how old they were at that time. Like, I know it's just basic subtraction. Can't do it. $206.25 divided by 54.5 hours. 54.5. He was making about, oh man, yeah, $3.78 an hour if it was now. Things were different though. Not only inflation, but also like they just didn't buy as much. Money wasn't as much of a, I don't know. We're very consumerist now and thinking of $3 and $4 an hour. That's crazy. And our teacher said you won't have calculators. I know, isn't that funny? It's not like you're going to have a calculator in your pocket. I literally do. Thank God I do. It's actually probably why I can't do math in my head, though. If I can write it down, I'm a visual person. If I can write it down, I can figure it out. But if I can't visualize it, and I just freeze, you know, like the pressure, can't do it. We stayed at home all night. Okay, that's done. April 21st. It is a rainy day. I washed 2 kitchen windows. Made a sweet cake. Father called at Wheelock's and Philo Brown's. They didn't have any more chairs, so he left. Stayed at home all night. Okay, there's been a few people who have been mentioned that we have pictures of. Hi. You gotta go over here if you want to be seen. This is Philo Brown. I always say his name like Philo Brown, even though they're from Vermont. This is his wife. Oh, thank you. Are you making me camera ready? Sarah says hi.
Hello.
And then we saw, this is Omar Wheelock. Oh, this is his house, actually. It's pretty cool. And this is Omar. And Edward. Oh, Claude. Fruffy. He's so, like, limp. Edward. Well, that's him, but that's not the right... Here, Ed Wheeler. That's Ed. What? Oh, Claude, I know. He wants to cuddle, but he doesn't want to be picked up. Yes, he's a sweet boy.
He likes that.
Basil jumps up on my lap sometimes when I'm on the computer, but she never does it when I'm on, Oh, someone said, hey, did you get married yet? Last time I saw you, you were engaged. No, we're getting married in August.
We're not engaged anymore.
No, that's what we say that after we get married. We're not engaged anymore because we're married. That looks just like my grandma's handwriting. That's cool. Yeah, it's very pretty handwriting. And someone said, how can I read it? Hers actually is one of the easier handwritings. Is that a... But you know what I mean. Hers is one of the easier diaries to read. Her handwriting. I'm getting married in 1 month and 2 days. Yay! So exciting, but so much to do. Are you having a big wedding? Ours is not, like, huge, but there's a lot to do. Yes, most legible. Thank you. Most legible handwriting. Father and I went to Woodbury Center. Yeah, things are ramping up here. I got bleeped? What did I say? I don't even know what I said. I couldn't even tell you. A lot to do? Things are ramping up? Was it that? How did you get into reading diaries? Oh, a big wedding? It's not a... Yeah, what did I don't know even know what I said to make it think that. But, it's probably just the software is not good yet. Probably will never be. Now I lost my train of thought. You asked about my wedding and then it bleeped you. I was asking if you were having a large wedding. And I said, we're not having a large wedding. Now I'm like, and it also gives me no feedback if it bleeps me or not. So I don't know until you guys say, it bleeped you. Oh, 24 people. Okay. I'm sure you still have a lot of planning to do. But we're not having a giant wedding. But it still is, it's pretty overwhelming. All the decisions, most of the decisions are made now. It's just like actually executing things. Ours? Oh, that's annoying if that's what it was. It's just gonna interfere here. Yes, probably. That's crazy. Will there be pizza? You know what's funny? There's actually gonna be pizza at my wedding. Little flatbreads at our cocktail hour because me and Ian love pizza. OMG, what did I stumble upon? I love this. Okay, you stumbled upon us reading the third diary of Myrtie's that we have. We had her 1899 diary, 1900, and now we're reading 1905. She's up in the corner there. That's Myrtie. She's a school teacher in Vermont. and we're just learning about her life. We have lots of pictures that we've found of her neighbors. This is her and her father. This is also her and her father. So, yeah. Oh, yes, it's Wednesday. Usually I was going on Thursdays and I switched it to Wednesdays. Just got married 3 weeks ago. Congrats on your upcoming wedding. Thanks, and congrats on yours. It's crazy. We were supposed to have pizza, but our catering was like, we can't keep it warm. Lame. No, I don't do this for a living. This is just for fun. Father and I went to Woodbury Center. We took dinner at W.C. Peck's. I feel like we've found him before. I called at Harvey Benjamin's. Oliver Clapp. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Amber. You feeling better this week? Or is it heebie-jeebies time? Am I feeling better this week? Was I not feeling good last week? Where do you store these typed up notes? These actually go on my website. So if you ever wanted to catch up or like peruse through her diaries or any other projects that we do, they're on my website, thingslostandfound.com, which is linked in my bio in the link tree. And Mocha's human. I never can remember. I'm supposed to say that. Clarify what you mean by that. Oh, last week you were late and you were in a funny. Oh yeah, I was. I was in a little weird mood last week. I'm pretty upbeat this week, but I'm not feeling as. I don't know. That was weird. Yeah, no problem. I try to answer all the questions. I probably missed something because I get very sidetracked. We do try to return the diary to a descendant if we can find someone. I haven't. The wedding is first week in August. So it's like every time I go on my phone, the Zola app, it tells me how many days, and it's just like, it's harassing me. But it's fine. I'm not actually like that stressed out. I'm excited. But I just feel like I have a lot to do. And school is going late this year because of all of our snow days. Yeah, I've liked Zola so far. I haven't used it for a ton, just like the registry and the RSVPs, but it's nice to have the RSVPs on there. Oh my god, yeah. I can't even. Yeah, that's scary, Nikki. I never thought of it like in weeks. Thank you, Marky. Yup. We're in school late, so as soon as school ends, I'm gonna be like 24/7 wedding, like making stuff, because I'm an artist and I love a DIY. So yeah, actually I was gonna say that GKL, I don't know your name, but the only thing with Zola that I found frustrating was the registry thing. That's okay, Nikki. I need a little kick in the keister. Yeah, the registry, it was like easy to link it relatively, but then people, hey Kelsey, people bought things and then didn't go back and mark them purchased. So I had to a couple of times like actually delete things off of the registry because I didn't know how to mark it purchased and I didn't want someone to buy the same thing. You know, it was a little bit more annoying than I expected. I thought it would be a little more seamless. But I didn't want to register just through Zola. I didn't like their products are all like wicked expensive for no reason. I'm showing my location, so saying wicked. Yeah, registry is a pain in the booty. I'd suggest linking registry for Crate and Barrel, etc. Just linking it like outside. I just did. There were a couple things. There were a couple things that weren't on, like they weren't a registry. They were products that I linked, and maybe I think that was the one that was giving us trouble. Because it was like there was nowhere to buy the thing other than on the website of like that company. If that, I don't know, that probably doesn't make any sense. But how do you access these diaries? You can go on my website, thingslostandfound.com. Oh my god, I have to return 5 bamboo wooden drawer dividers and gold plates. No! Yeah, see, I didn't want to have to deal with that. Luckily, we've been living together for like 3 years now, so, and our house is tiny. So we don't need a lot of house stuff. So I really did try to be very conscious about my registry. Like, do I have a place for this thing? If I don't, I'm not putting it on my registry. But it's hard because there's so much cute stuff out there, but it really, there's no place to put stuff. I'd have to get rid of things, and that's stressful for me. Okay. I called it Harvey Benjamin's. Oliver Clapp and Jenny Hamels. Thank you, whoever was trying to get me to type that before. No one has used our registry except for some monetary donations to Honey Fund. I've heard of Honey Fund. Zola has the option where you can do like a fund. I did one for the honeymoon / like house fund. And for I just had my bridal shower last week, and that was fun. That was good. Most people bought gifts from the registry for that, but I'm assuming that if they're getting a wedding gift, it won't be items. Probably it will be those kinds of funds and stuff. Yes, I took the pictures of the diaries. They are this big. They're tiny. So I had to snap pics, and I zoom in. I'm just finding you. Where did you get these diaries? This is an interesting group of diaries because one of them I got from eBay, and then this one, actually, the one we're reading, I got on eBay, the 1905 diary. Then when we started reading it and looking up all the people inside, I found on Ancestry someone who had other diaries of hers, of Myrtie's. And I reached out to her, and she donated those diaries to me. So I got 2 from here, from Catherine. And then this is the 1905. That was from eBay. So they're from all different places. But I've also done the last series. I read the Slippy Diaries. Those were all donated to me. The ones before that, the Weatherman Diaries, I bought those on eBay. So kind of a mix. I called it Harvey Benjamin's, Oliver Claps, and Jenny Hamels. Father and I attended the Ladies' Aid Easter. Oh, there's not an apostrophe there. Sociable in the Eve. We stayed at, I'm going to try to read this upside down. W-C, is it W-C? Pax? Yeah. All night. What surprised you most about the diaries? What surprised me most? That's a good question. That's hard to answer. I don't know what surprised me. There are surprises here and there. This diary specifically, I don't know, you guys might have to help me out with that. What's a surprising thing about this diary? I can hear Ian tapping his feet. He's playing guitar upstairs. The 1917 diary that I read that started this whole hobby of mine, that was full of surprises. That was like a lot of light bulb connections. Very cool. But, oh, did you get very much further with the letters you had to put in the freezer? No, I sorted them all, and we started reading through them as the Patreon group. So the Diary Detectives, we started. It is a massive undertaking. Just to take photos of them is like so much work. And it's hard to make sure they're all in order. They have to be labeled. It was like a nightmare. So honestly, I haven't brought it out again. For me, the most surprising is how they spent so much time recording the nothingness. Yeah, there just wasn't much to do. Father and I went to Otis Wheeler's at South Woodbury. Mabel, Ruth, Father and I attended Easter exercises at the church at South Woodbury. I feel like I've never looked up this church. We took dinner at Otis. No. Yeah, it is Otis. I don't know. Came home. Ed Wheeler called here. We stayed at home. Okay, sorry. Are these videos somewhere on YouTube? Yes, they are. And the chair fetish. Yeah, that's been funny. There's not been another chair in a while. It was a large amount of chairs in a short amount of time. Okay, I am not feeling very well. You're very welcome. I'm not feeling really well. Father is tired. Yeah, we have a lot of people who come every week who know a lot, and then I have my diary detectives, my Patreon group. They're very well versed, so they can answer a lot of questions. I love it. Dying to give the diary group an update on Gladys. Yes, I know we have not been able to make a video chat work this month. We tried twice, and then I had it scheduled, and me and Ian, because of our wedding, we're doing dance lessons, which has been fun, but they don't have many options for when we can do them, so it had to be on Tuesday. We did a group lesson yesterday. We learned some moves. Got to do a lot of practicing. She's still... Yeah, it is fun. I said tired. Thank you. Father is tired. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to do the dance lessons, and then we started trying to figure out our first dance, and we're like, maybe we'll just do it. And there was one in our towns. We're like, let's just go. And it's been fun. Yeah, it's Wednesday. What kind of dancing? Well, the place is pretty cool because they are tailored towards people, mostly people doing their wedding dance, but they don't choreograph your wedding dance. They teach you the basic steps of a bunch of different dances. We did the Roomba. We did might be pronounced Rumba. I don't know, but I say Roomba because of the vacuum. The cha-cha. What else did we do? The waltz. We did swing. Yeah. They teach you the basics, and then they add on like little things you can sprinkle in there. What else? I feel like there's one more. Foxtrot. We did the foxtrot a couple times. We found more of hers from the... Yes, I saw those messages, Amber, and I didn't get a chance to read them. The way she calls him father. Yeah. Father. Okay. I am not feeling very well. Father is tired. We are about home. And then they let you figure out the choreography. Well, okay, so they have... I like their philosophy, because if you choreograph the whole dance every step of the way, and then you're in your first dance at your wedding and you slip up and make a wrong step, and then you forget what's next and you stress out, it's kind of like a buzzkill and could make or break the whole thing. So what they do is they do a intro. They teach you how to they come up with a little sequence to start the song. And then they come up with the ending. They teach you how to end it, which we're going to do like a dip at the end. And then they teach you different moves within that basic step, whatever fits your song. So they do help you figure out what fits. And then they teach you moves that you can sprinkle in. And they don't want you to do okay, here we're going to do a turn. It's more just how do you do a turn? And what do you do if he starts holding his hand up? Whatever. So we just learn how to dance, which is cool because then it's more useful for later. We didn't just learn one dance. We know how to do them all. Hey, what if I sent you my great-grandma's correspondence with my great-granddad? If you sent us that, we would transcribe it for you. The diary detectives, I could do it on here, or Myrtie just bed-rotting like me, for real. I could do it on here on the live stream, or I have a Patreon group, and we always do other, our own projects offline that aren't broadcast, and we would definitely be willing to do that for you. If you message me on TikTok or some other place, then we can definitely get in touch. You could send pictures and we could do that for you. How old was Myrtie? I think right now she's, I forget actually, 30 something, 40? She's 38. 38. That's awesome. None of us can read it because it's... Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say because the handwriting, because it's too painful for us when she doesn't know. Yeah. So that's the situation. The letters we were talking about a little bit ago, I don't know if you were in here. The letters I had to put in the freezer because I thought they might have been infested with bugs. They weren't. But there's a similar situation there where it's letters home from World War II, and he also died at D-Day. And... it is gut-wrenching. The letter that he sent, he had written a letter just in case and given it to a friend, and the friend, when the guy passed away, he sent it, and it was that's okay. You don't have to actually send me the letters either. If you wanted to take pictures, we could do it from pictures, but either way. Yeah, it is. It's tough, but it's very fulfilling to do that kind of work. So if it is something that you wanted, I would love to do that. Father is tired. We are about home. Oh, yeah, that is really tough. The man who I am reading letters from, it came from an estate sale. All of the, like a giant box of letters. My dad got it for me for Christmas. And as I started going through the box, his Purple Heart's in there. And there's like things in there, his dog tag's in there, you know? It's really sad that it never made its way down the family line, but he never had children. They were young, they had just gotten married, they didn't have children. So it's been tough to try to find someone who would be wanting those things, and I don't know. I haven't done much looking because we really haven't dove deep into the letters much, but I might end up donating it to a museum or something. I'm door dashing with my sister. I knew you were getting on. I forgot when we went in the car. Oh, that's a fun activity. You're delivering DoorDash. That's actually a great idea though, because you could just like get in the car, make some money, and yap. A holiday mentioned? Crazy. I know, and it's Easter. Okay, I'm not feeling well. Father, I can't get too off topic because I can only be on till 7 o'clock today. Father is tired. We are about home. Okay, cool. Yes, please. I would love that. Definitely send me a message so I don't lose you, because I'm on my computer. I can't click on your name. Just say hello and we'll connect. We are about home. We stayed. Oh, thank you. We stayed. I get distracted. At home all night. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. April 25th. Father went to Maple Corner afoot. That's her new favorite word, afoot. He made some calls there. Got mixing milk at Wheelocks. We looked that up. What was mixing milk? He came home. I did the work in the house. We stayed at home all night. Okay. Plowing through these. And then maybe if we have time, we can look up a few of the people. Father went to Worcester Corner. Afoot. And got the mail. Why is he not riding Parnell is what I want to know. Is Parnell okay? I did the work in the house. Yeah, it is Worcester. I'm in Massachusetts and that's how we say Worcester. So I don't know. Some people probably pronounce it Worcester. I don't think someone was in here from Vermont one time, and when I was saying Worcester, they said that's how we say it. In Vermont too. But that's how there's a Worcester in Massachusetts, and I know Massachusetts has crazy town names though. So I might be saying it wrong. I did the work in the house. Oh, or do you mean Maple Corner? Here. I know what you're saying now. Sorry. Here. No. Oh, I was looking up here. No, that is Maple Corner. I'm not sure what you mean, what looks like Worcester, or maybe you're saying pronounce it differently. Okay. Father went to Worcester Corner afoot and got the mail. I did the work in the house. He came home. It linked house.he. Okay. We stayed at home all night. I called at Philo Brown's. Father and I went to the Robinson burying ground. He laid small stone in cement under the edge of our monument. I'll show you that in a second. Smoothed the lot and sowed grass seed. We stayed at home all night. Okay. So when she's talking about the monument, they got this put in, this monument that I'm pretty sure this is the one that she's talking about. So this was recently installed at the cemetery. I said smoother. Smooth, thank you. And then we have a picture of Philo Brown. There he is. And I think that's it for that. Wait, Addie, what? We can see this small stone. Yeah. Okay, let me look at it again. He put the small stones in cement. Is that what that means? Like he put cement under? Or he put those little stones in there, probably. We should be friends. This is stuff I do for fun. Be my friend. I would love that. We have a whole group of diary detectives. All people who like to do this for fun. Crazy people. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. When I go to Calais, I will go to this cemetery and find them. I'm going to Vermont on my honeymoon, and we're going to take a day. I know. I wonder, do you think that's actually the stones he put? I feel like it's so far, like so long ago, but maybe, I mean, it could be. That's so, yes, I agree, Larissa. That's what I love. I love finding, let me go on Find a Grave and see what other pictures there are. I love finding things that you can connect, like almost like proof. Like when she talks about going to something and we find the article about it, but yeah, that's so true. He like touched that and that is really cool. Let's see, what's a quick way to get to it? I guess I could just search. So here, that was what we could see underneath a little. Yeah, you can't see under there. I was wondering if there was maybe another side of it, another picture. I have like 6 totes of ephemera I've collected over the last year or so. Oh, I understand. I had so many old pictures because I used to like to look up the names on the back of the pictures. I had to pare down my stash because it gets out of hand. But yeah, I have a bunch of like big boxes of projects that I haven't gotten to. I live in Vermont. I would love to visit Calais. Yeah, you should. I will be there sometime in early August. I don't know what day I'm going, but we're going to make a point to go. I mopped the kitchen floor. Father worked on the spout where the water runs under the road to the lazy saw. I probably should try to reach out to that guy who has the Facebook page and see if he wants to meet up and show me all his cool pictures. That would be awesome. I don't know though. I didn't get a very friendly response. Well, I did. He said like a smiley face heart or something, but he didn't give me any verbal response when I reached out. I found a diary of a girl from the 50s. I found her daughter online and mailed it to her. That's awesome. I did the work. I'll probably go before you. Anything I can help look for you. I'm gonna log off probably in like 15 minutes, but right now we don't really have a list going for Myrtie. We're just kind of going through it and looking people up as we go, but you should definitely pop in. I'm gonna be on, oh, you mean in Calais? Okay. I don't know, but if you want to shoot me a message and say, hey, I'm in Calais, there's a few people in that area that have gone and taken pictures of places. A lot of places we've tried to look up, there's no street view. So it is good to have a few people on hand that could go snap some pictures. Right now, though, I don't know. Can you guys think of anything? Right now, specifically in Calais, I can't think of anything that we would be needing, except maybe like pictures of the houses on her road, Collar Hill Road. But I think we I doubt you'd be able to see any more than the street view, because there is street view. And I think we checked in this house. I don't go out and start taking pictures of people's houses. I think that's probably creepy. I wouldn't want to put you in that position. I think this house, we looked it up and it is newer. Just trying to figure out if any of these houses are old enough. Oh yeah, land records at the library, definitely. If you want to dive into that, that'd be great. But I'm basically trying to figure out which house was hers if it's still standing. It's one of these houses. Well, I'm just going to say on the left side, but it depends what side you're going in. On Collar Hill Road. One of these on the end here. Because we know we have a map, an old map that was hand-drawn, which is cool. We also have some of these old maps too that pinpoint it, but this is a hand-drawn map and it's hard to decipher, but let's see. Oh, here's Van Ornum. We've heard that name a few times this year, this diary year. Where's Omar Wheelock? Stickney, Philo Brown's Place, and Sheep Pasture, Lower Field. Ben Wheeler's over here. So Ben Wheeler's is like deeper in the woods? Or Ben Wheeler's... Ben Wheeler's Field. Barn House. Maybe that's Ben Wheeler's. It's gotta be one of these. I don't know. Let's see what that says about... I wish that this was easier to read. Okay, so we have Philo Brown, Stickney, Bancroft Meadow, Stickney Pasture, Ledge, Stone Wall. Is that... or something wood? I don't know. This is all Omar, I think. Sugar House. It's so cool. Lawn Field, Wall. Okay. Stone Wall? Is that what that says? Let's see if there's a stone wall. It was 2 houses from Philo. Okay. Now, was Philo, though... The problem is I don't know which one was Philo Brown's. I have the Cox family. That's going to bleep me, probably. So annoying. COX family. Their house was definitely this, and I'm not sure if Stickney lived there after. It didn't? That's hilarious. Or if Philo Brown lived there. Yes, we have a lot of stone walls over here too. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see. I didn't notice that before. Take a little walk up here. Trash heap. Dirt heap. That would be so cool if we could see the stone wall. Am I going? I feel like it's bouncing. Whoa, too much. Okay. There's the... Okay, that's not actually as far as I expected. As I thought. Okay. It just seems like it really... Here's a stone wall, right? Or that's just the side of the road. Why is the word in here? Oh, yay. 300 days. Jeez. I can't believe how long I've been doing this. It doesn't really seem like it. I'm not seeing any stone wall. Which actually is a good thing, because if we do see a stone wall, we'll know. I see stones. No wall. Oh! Is that a tree or is that a stone wall? Is that a tree? can't tell. Ah, you think it's a tree? Okay, I feel like it's a tree. Doesn't it kind of look like a stone wall, though? Yeah, I know. It would only... I'm picturing this would be, like, in the distance. It kind of looks like a stone wall. I know. They really aren't that thorough. Google Street View kind of, like, sucks. And they... That probably, bleeped. They just don't cover a lot over here. There's a lot of holes. I'm actually surprised that this street is in Street View because most of them in Calais aren't. Where can I write myself a note, though, that when I go, I can go look for a stone wall? Maybe it doesn't go all the way up to the road or something. I'm surprised that there aren't more stone walls against the road. Where I live, there's stone walls. Oh, this is so annoying. There's stone walls everywhere where I live. Along all the roads. Look how it's like so dense. I don't even know where I am at this point on the road. How far down I've gone. There's a little well or something in there. I'm gonna have to log off soon. Okay, so I think this is one of the driveways I was clicking on before. But very beautiful ferns. Yeah, it's like probably hidden in there too. Overgrown and stuff. I think I'm way too far, but let me see. Let me just zoom out a little. Oh. Yeah. I'm way down there now. Because then I should be coming up on this. Is this where I was? Yeah. I should be coming up on that other house, which I am. Okay, well, you shall keep. That was a stone wall where I'm not going to be able to find that. I think this is too far anyways. Because according to the handwritten map, let's see, did they mention the Cox family? Did it bleep me? Stickney, yes, here, turn, C-O-X, turn, Bancroft Meadow. I don't see a turn there, though, that's the only thing. But this could be maybe Bancroft Meadow. I think, oh, the wood stacked up, yeah, I saw wood. I saw wood, dun-dun-ch. Previous year's pictures, what, on, Google? Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe we could look at one that was in autumn. Do we want to spend the time doing that, though? Or do you want me to keep reading? Because I only have 10 minutes. Usually I don't have a time limit, but I do right now. See more dates is not available. It must be the only time they took pictures. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. You can't see up at the top. It says see more dates and it is grayed out. Okay, I'll finish the month. I did the work in the house. Father fixed the road over the lazy saw spout. We went spout to Charles Hills. Fixed. What? Zilphia's Melodion? He's fixed organs before? Like piano organs? What is a melodion? I've never heard of that. Zilpha, thank you. I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. It's an instrument. Yeah, it sounds like it. Like melodica. Oh, is it a piano? Oh. Okay. A type of accordion or a pump reed organ. Well, he did fix organs, so I guess it could be either. That's pretty cool. Sweet. We went to J.B. Van Ornum's. Brought home. Ooh, we got another chair. The old chair Rome painted for us. Oh, it might be the same chair. Is it Rome? We stayed at home all night. Okay. Let's check the chair count. This is our new obsession. Down here, chairs. Okay, Van Ornum's. Okay, hold on. Romeo Van Ornum. Thank you. Chair. Nerds Unite used to use all the time in college. Yep. Me too. And it never stopped. We went to JB Van Ornum's. Okay, carried an old kitchen chair. Oh, Mr. Barton. Okay. He turned around and put it in a chair for Rome Van Ornum. April 5th. Did I not? Oh, I think we assumed that this was the same chair. So it must be. I don't know. So many chairs all of a sudden. Brought home the old chair. Yeah, it must be. They dropped the chair off. Romeo painted the chair, and now they took the chair home. Okay, so maybe I'll do this, because now this is getting confusing, right? So I'm going to do April 1st, April 5th, April 29th. This chair has a saga. April 5th is your birthday, but not 1905. Well, we actually haven't had a diary birthday today. I have a happy belated diary birthday for you, because if it was the 29th, then I'd say happy diary birthday. But this is HBDBD, happy belated diary birthday to you. First one of the night. 1 a.m. in Spain, and I'm watching this. Hey, some people say I put them to sleep, and I take it as a compliment. April 30th. Does April have 30 days? Yeah, guess so, because there's not another page. That's another thing I was talking about, like I will never be able to do math in my head. I will also never learn which months have 30 days and which months have 31. Her life was so stinking boring, but I am so invested. Why am I like this? I don't know, but welcome to the club. That's your birthday. Okay, hold on. Happy diary birthday to you, Father and I. At home, I did the work in the home? House. I think she just wrote it weird. You can't see it anyways. Sorry. Yay. Father went to... Can't type all of a sudden. Wheelocks. And saw Herbert. He is in bed. Father... Okay, here we go. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 except for February. Why can't I remember that? I can't. I should commit it to memory. Father and I stayed. Yeah, the knuckle thing. The knuckle thing, I cannot remember which one's which, Like, I could take my knuckles and go January, February, March, but I don't know what each one means. I just go off the vibes. Same. Father and I at home. Oh, okay, I already did that. He is in bed. Father and I stayed at home all night. Is Herbert... He's not the one who hurt himself, right? There was someone who hit a tree. They were sledding. No, Herbert had come over before. Like, yeah, June 31st doesn't sound right. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't feel right. May 31st, I know May 31st. I wonder if they panicked when they didn't have a lot of space to write about their day sometimes. Yeah, she definitely would go up the sides and upside down. The pin? Oh, the pinned comment? What do you mean? Sometimes my moderators pin it for me if they think I will miss it. Do you know how old she is? She's 38. Thank you, Bethan. All right, so we did April. We finished April today. We did half the month, and I think we got a lot done in an hour. Usually I'm on here another half an hour, but today I have something at 7, so I have to go. But I will be on next Wednesday. If you guys have Discord, I have a free Discord that you can join that I send updates on. It's especially pertinent now because I changed the day that I go live. I have been going on Thursday and now I'm going on Wednesday. So a lot of people are probably going to log on tomorrow. There's still actually there's a lot of people in now, so I feel like many people got the message. Thank you. Yes, please do. Yeah, so the thing about the Discord, let me explain this before we go, because it appears that it doesn't work when you go through TikTok. So if you go on my page, and I was trying to explain this last week, and not everyone sees the same thing, unfortunately, on TikTok, but if you go on my page and you see a link to Linktree, if you click, you have to click the 3 dots up in the corner and open in a browser. I know, deja vu for real. You have to open in browser. Otherwise, when you click on the Discord link, it will say the link is no good anymore. But it is. It's just TikTok is annoying. So if you go through my website and click on the link tree that way, it won't give you that problem. So you can always just go to thingslostandfound.com and do it that way. But yeah, that's where I send if anything's changing. I also have on TikTok, there's this thing called the bulletin board now. So if you go to my page and you click on Addie's board, you can sign up for that. And then I can just update you guys if things change or whatever. But ooh, we're at 80.2 thousand now. Thanks, guys. Looks like I got a bunch of followers today. So maybe everyone in the chat is new. And tomorrow everyone's still going to show up and be like, what? It's Thursday. Just casually scrolling and see my birthday 90 years prior. Well, guess what? You're going to be our last diary birthday of the night. Happy diary birthday. Was it Emily? Sorry, I'm new here. This is so interesting. Are you on Twitch? I did try Twitch. When TikTok sounded like it was going away forever, I started streaming to TikTok and Twitch. Now I do YouTube and TikTok. Because it was too much to do all of them at once, and Twitch was confusing a little bit. You got a celebration. Look at you. For you, Paige. So I will be on next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Hope you guys are all here, especially the new people. I like when new people come in and get excited. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good week. Bye-bye. YouTube has videos of... Yes, it does. I have all my past streams on YouTube. See ya.